Hello, parents. I wanted to give you my weekly updates for the week of August 20th, 21st. I wanted to just go over some basic stuff and I'm going to go quickly. So if you don't have any tech needs, you could just ignore the end when I get to the end part. We've been having a lot of parent meetings online, and I have been sending out the information via Remind, and I do want to remind parents that if you don't have Remind, you can sign up. And if you still don't want Remind and you just want to email and call each time there are meetings, I just won't post the Zoom active links online. It causes a lot of issues with our being able to control who's coming in and out of the meetings. So all that stuff is either emailed to you separately, or it's posted on Remind. So when we do have meetings, we do post also the information under our website. So if you're ever on our website, you could later on be able to view the documents from the meetings that we're able to post online. So most recently, I do want to remind parents too that I sent out messages on Remind for like the PTA meeting we had. Also for our Dual Immersion Advisory Council, which have already happened for this month. But if you don't know, on our website right here, there's Remind codes. So you can get your Remind code and make sure that you're getting those messages. But also we do have stuff, as always, under our news. So if you go over here, distance learning fall updates. I keep changing the date so it goes to the top. We do have updates in there, and we do have the information too. Also, if you go to like specific groups, you can also get the information on the web page on our website. So under dual immersion, there's information about the dual immersion meeting. If you were going to PTA, there's information right here, SDM, and also ELAC. So please make sure that you are listening to our messages, getting our reminds, and viewing all that you can, because we want to make sure that you are connected and that you're here and being able to participate in your child's learning. We are going to be sending out more fun stuff, including movie nights. We did have one already last week, and it went very well, so I felt very confident that I can do it again. And we'll be doing other things like award ceremonies and recognizing students. So please make sure that you are connecting with us. The best way right now, obviously, is to listen to our messages via our videos, but also our short little messages on Remind tend to be what parents like the most. So please make sure that you're checking that. I do want to remind parents too that we're all still learning here, and we know you guys are doing your best, and we appreciate all your support. But I am here. I do have office hours. I am sending them via Remind. I'm also posting them. Those are in-person office hours where I'm outside using social distance, where parents can come up and I can do quick fixes, pull books for you if you can't get out of the car because you have maybe an infant with you, or I can assist you. Those are 2 days a week in the morning, but I'm also available, and so is Miss Sid, via the phone. And you can also email us, and we can also assist you there. Kind of the common issues we're having right now is we're still learning Canvas. So I want to show parents something on Canvas. Most of our teachers now are moving to posting assignments 2 ways. And these are the assignments they do after their Zoom. So I think we're good. Everybody knows how to get on Zoom. I think we're good on that. But I think the issue is sometimes as teachers, we're still trying to learn how to post stuff. So basically, things are posted online, right, every day right before school starts, and our teachers kind of have followed 2 different models. Some of our teachers are doing a model where you click on modules or assignments, and they're listed individually there, and you click, and it has to take you to other websites. Based on feedback, some of our teachers have started to do an actual just posting of an agenda every day. And this is another way that you may find it. Either way, it's going to be under assignments or modules, or under the buttons where they have their days. Like some teachers have all the days of the month, and you click on there, and they have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We want to try to streamline this, and we're trying our best to listen to your feedback and to improve ourselves. But we do want you to know that, basically they are up there under assignments or modules for the kids. And we know sometimes too for parents it gets confusing. So we are trying to make sure that at each of our sessions we are explaining these to the kids during our Zoom sessions. And we do change them based on, we've gotten feedback from parents saying maybe this is a little too complicated. And then we've streamlined it for your needs and for your kids' needs. We're doing our best to keep up with your needs and your wants. And I do want to remind you, all of our teachers do have office hours. Typically between 2 to 2:30 or 2:30 to 3 daily. I do want to show so here's a tech thing. So I know a lot of parents are asking about tech. I not a technician. So I think sometimes parents call and they want tech help. You do have to, when it's an actual physical device from our district and it's giving you a problem, like it's the Wi-Fi giving you a problem or the computer giving you a problem, you do have to go and you have to call what we call our help desk. Now, I'm telling parents now, the best thing to do is actually to email them. They've been very responsive to the parents who email, but when you email, you do need to give your student name. You do need to give your student's school, and you also have to give an information and way to connect. Sometimes they're getting emails back, and when they email and bounce emails back because of the parents' filters or maybe because it's going to junk. So please make sure you do, if you email, also include your phone number and your child's name. That way they can identify the ticket to a kid and at what school. And don't just say, oh, my student's name is Rosie Sinapi. You need to make sure you say the school's name in that things, because there might be 5 Rosie Sinapis. That's not, it's just one me. But let's just say you have a more common name, or you think your child's name isn't that common, but when you look at the district, there may be 12 Avas and with the same last name. So just please make sure that you do include your name, your child's name, the school that they attend, and what the issue is. And remember, that's when we're talking about hard devices. We're talking about your actual laptop, or we're talking about the Wi-Fi. I can help though parents with what we call connectivity issues. And I'm going to show the most common connectivity issue that we're having right now. And so many parents have been so wonderful about bringing their laptops in. I keep them, I fix them all up, I set them all up, and then I send them back to you. But the most common error we're getting is that our laptops are being used by multiple kids or for multiple functions, which is fine. And if you can learn how to log out and reset and clear the cache, it wouldn't give you a problem. But what's happening is when you share the devices, the device is recognizing the wrong child. So we are really clear about this. These devices are for one child. So whichever child it is, you can put a little post-it on it, make a little sticker or something so that that kid can identify the thing. So what's happening is, this is the most common error that's being brought into me. And what I end up doing is I clear the cache, reset the passwords, reset it to just the one child it needs to be set to. Is that you go onto Classlink, your child has no problem logging into Classlink. It looks great. It looks fine, right? And then you go ahead and you start pushing our buttons, the tiles here. And when you get to the tile, you get redirected to a different page, or that your child can't connect. And the reason that's happening is because there was probably somebody who was on the computer, put in some sort of information that linked to another one. So I'm going to give you an example. Here I am. I'm actually logged in as my child. But I had opened a page and had logged in accidentally, whether you was to check the weather, whatever it was, and I had my personal account on this. Or maybe your children forget which laptop is which and your other child goes on. So what's going to happen when they try to connect to something, it's actually going to give them an error of like which account to choose. But if you already have a child's account, it's going to automatically drag to that account, and it's not going to let your other child to enter into the canvas. So the best way to fix this is to actually clear out what we call the browser history. So we always tell parents to use Chrome. For this demo, I'm actually showing you on Firefox. What I tell parents is just to go ahead and clear out. I don't do anything special when I bring the laptops in. Is I just go over here, I go to the protections or the logins and the passwords, and I delete it all. I just start from new. I delete everything in the cache, in the history, and then I go back and I start like this is a brand new computer. I start with Classlink, and I just make sure the one child's on there. I love to help you. So if you do need some help like that, you're more than welcome to come through my drive-up days, right, next week, Monday and Wednesday from 8 to 9. And then also if you want to call, also, you know, most teachers can probably walk you through this process, but I just want to make sure that you guys do know that that's kind of the common thing that's happening. And it's really hard because these laptops are great and they all look the same. And some parents are nervous. Well, I'm nervous to put something on there to identify my child. If you put a little, rainbow sticker for one child, and then next child has a little monkey sticker, that's fine, right? We're not going to cry about you putting a little sticker on there to identify your laptops. That's absolutely fine. Whatever you need to do. But I just want to make sure kind of parents understand that's kind of what's happening with a lot of our laptops. We know that they're commonly used, and the kids often don't go back and clear out, their user history. But, if they do that, that's kind of why the syncing isn't happening with Canvas. I do want to remind your parents too, because I did this in another video, and it's called the Active Directory. You should always make sure under settings, and most of this has been clarified, but just in case it got removed, under settings, where it has to sign in, these should be connected. And if these aren't connected, that could be another connectivity issue. Most of them are auto-corrected, but if not, you just need to click connect, or let your teacher know and they can click connect, because that could also be one of the reasons why. And the same thing, if someone had logged in, then your child re-logged in, it could have automatically taken their connections out, and then that could just be easily fixed by going up through, and this is where Classlink is, to settings and making sure everything is connected the way it's supposed to be. But we're here to help you. We hope you guys have a wonderful week. Remember, if you have any needs, so please give us a call, to email us, or to message the teachers. We do our best. During our teaching time, we do keep that sacred, so any messages or emails that are sent during that time won't be answered, but they will get to them during their office hours later on in the day. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Go Tigers! And hopefully I'll see everybody on Friday for my Friday fun. We were going to be exercising and doing something fun before school.